Hey guys, this is Elias with Softfly, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to import JetEngine Custom Fields to WordPress using WPL import. Now, to get started, let's upload our file. Alright. And now I need to decide whether I want to create new items or update existing ones. Now, I don't have any properties on this side. Let me show you real quick. So I'm gonna choose new items. And here I'm going to create new properties, all right, for each record in my data file. So let's continue to step 2. And here on step 2, we just need to double check that our import file is detecting all of our rows, which in this case it is. If I click here, you will see that we have 105 items, minus of course the header row. So that gives us 104 rows. Cool. So the next thing we need to do is double check that WPL import is detecting all of the columns and that all of the data is correct. So in this case, that seems to be the case. We have here our images. They are hosted in an external server and they are separated with commas. We also have here these rooms fields, which are repeater fields. Let me show you real quick how this looks. We can click here on the add new posts. And here I have the repeater field at the very bottom of this listings info tab. So you can see here the rooms. If I click on add item, you will see we have 3 elements. We have name, measurement, and description. Now these are the exact same elements I have here. We have here name, measurement, and description. That's cool. Then the amenities, they are separated with a pipe symbol, and they are quite a bit, as you can see. And we have the rest of the data. We have the map address, date first listed, availability, listing type, price, and well, all of the other data we're gonna use. So without further ado, let's just continue to step 3. And here on step 3, we just need to drag and drop the elements from this right panel, like we always do, into the fields we want them to go. All right. Now we have our title and description. Next, we have the images. So let's just drag and drop those. We have here our featured image, and they are separated with commas. So this is the separator for us. So I'm gonna use here the comma and add the gallery. It's cool. Let's just preview and test this. And as you can see, all of the images are here, but let's just run the test just to be sure. All right, so WPL import was able to download all of the images. So that's good. Let's just continue. Here we have some advanced options for our images. The most important ones are this first one, because this will prevent WPL import from downloading duplicate images, if there are any, of course. So that way we don't end up with a bunch of images that are just copies of another image. So we will leave this setting enabled. I'm gonna leave this too as it is. And the other important one is this fourth one that says set the first image to be the featured image. Now this will make the first image to be downloaded, which is this one. WPL import will make this the featured image. So this is good. Let's just continue. We don't need this custom field section because we have our JetEngine custom fields. So let's open that section and enable the properties post type. All right. So here we have all of the fields in our property post type. You can see them here. So let's just get those imported by dragging and dropping the elements like we did before. Here we have our map address. All right. Then the short address. It's good. Okay. Now for this date field, you can see that it's here. You click on it and it will show you a date picker. Well, that same thing will happen if you do this here in WPL import with the JetEngine add-on. Now you can, of course, set this with a static date. For example, if I click here on December 27, well, all of the properties will have this date as the listing date. So I'm gonna leave this as it is because I want to show you guys that you can import static data like this. But if you have your date first listed element, you can just drag and drop it like this, and it will work too. Now, like I said, I'm gonna use a static date. All right. Then here for the this element, I'm just gonna set this with XPath and drag and drop the element like so. Same with the listings type. All right. Then price. All right. And here for the amenities, I could just select whatever amenities I want here. But since I do have the amenities here, I'm gonna use this element because each property is different. So let's select set with XPath, and if you hover on the question mark, it will show you how this data should look to be imported with XPath. Now this data needs to be separated with commas, but we have this separated with pipes, which means this won't work. Now luckily we have some workarounds for this, and you can find them all in wpolimport.com. Just click on the docs menu right here, go to import, then custom code, inline PHP, and you will find the function we want here. Now I'm gonna copy this and paste it here. Then I need to remove this title element because we don't want this the title. This is just an example from the docs. And I'm gonna drag and drop the amenities element right here. All right, let me zoom in. So we need to replace a pipe with a comma. All right, so this function will replace the pipe with a comma for the amenities field. All right, it's good, that will work. Let's just continue with the square feet, the bathrooms, which are here, then the bedrooms. All right, and here for the rooms repeater field, I'm gonna enable the variable CSV option. All right, and the separator is fine as it is. As you can see, we have here our separator, and that's good. So let's just drag and drop the elements. Here is the name, the measurement, and the description. It's good. I'm gonna enable the ignore blank fields option. You can hover on this question mark and it will show you a brief description of what this does, but it does just what it says it's gonna do. It will ignore the blank fields in your import file and just import all of the repeater sub-elements one right after the other, like so. All right. Now let's continue. We have here our media section with the gallery. So let's drag and drop the gallery element, which is here. And this gallery is separated with a comma. So let's put that here and enable this option, same as we did in the images section right here. So we don't end up with a bunch of duplicate images. Let's match this by URL, and let's do the same with the floor plan. All right, cool. Then the agent name, that's me. Then the phone. All right, and the email. Then lastly, we have the link for more details. And with this, we have everything we need in the JetEngine Add-on section. Right, so here we have the taxonomies. Let's enable the tenure, which I have right here. And then the property of the week, which is here. Cool. And with this, guys, we have everything we need in our import. So let's just continue to step 4. And here on step 4, we can just click here on the auto attack button, and WPL import will choose the right unique identifier for us. Now, here we have some advanced options. We can decide what we want to do with this. You can hover on this question mark to know more about what they do, but basically it controls whether you want to create new properties from the records present in this import file or not, where you want to update the properties in case you are running this to update existing properties, or maybe here there are duplicate properties and you don't want to update them in case one comes right after the other or whatever. And here you can choose what data to update. Now I want to update all of the data because I'm importing new properties. All right, so I'm gonna leave this as it is. And here you have the ability to remove properties that are not present in this import file. Now, guys, this is very useful for when you're running this import on a schedule, maybe on a daily basis or weekly or whatever, and you don't want properties that are no longer in the import file, well, you can just play around with this. We have some more docs on this here in our website. Just click on import and then delete records, remove posts missing from file. Here we have more info on this feature. All right, so guys, I'm gonna do that. So with this, our import is actually ready. So I'm just gonna click on the continue button and run the import. Now this is gonna take a minute or two, so I'm just gonna pause the video here and come back when it's ready. All right, that didn't take too long. Let's see how our properties came in. And as you can see, we have here 104 properties, which is the number we expected. Let's see how this looks in the front end, where we have this beautiful website. All right, and all of the properties seem to be here. It's good. Let's just open this one up, see what's going on here. Okay, we have our images, which is always a good sign. All right, it's great. Now we have our price, the title, the short address, the long address, which is used for the map, and that's good. Now we have our description, our amenities, and the room repeater data. Now we have here our agent information, so that's great. So let's see how this looks in the edit post page. All right, and here we have the same data. We have our taxonomies, the feature image, the map address, the different amenities, the rooms repeater. So it's great, guys. Here we have our media, which is our gallery, and the contact information. So there you have it, guys. This is how you import JetEngine Custom Fields with WPL import. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to learn more about how to import or export other JetEngine data, or maybe ACF, WooCommerce products, orders, and whatnot, just check out the other videos in our channel or go to our website at wplimport.com. See you next time.